Hi guys, welcome to my channel, the Canada Immigration Compass, where you receive all the information you need in order to migrate to Canada and receive your permanent residency. Now don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share my video. I have also provided my contact information in the description below: my email address, my WhatsApp number, my Facebook page. All those information is in the description below. Now today I want to share some good news with you. The province of Ontario have open or start a new expression of interest system for two provincial nomination program which fall under the employer job offer category. These two provincial nomination program are for the international students and for the foreign workers. Now how this work is that you would have to create a profile on the Ontario Immigration Nomination Program portal. Once you created your profile, you will be placed in a pool where you will be selected based on the number of points you have, and the number of points you have will be determined by the answers you provided pertaining to the questions and the expression of interest application. Now, the Ontario Immigration will then select individuals and send them invitation to apply for their permanent residency. There is a time period or expiry period on this expression of interest system, and it is 12 months. So it will expire one of two ways. One is either you get an invitation to apply for the provincial nomination, which will lead to you getting your permanent residency, or two, the 12 months have elapsed and the system will automatically erase your profile, or you, after the 12 months, erase your profile. But whichever case it is, if you have not received an invitation by the time the 12 months expire, the system will delete your profile. The other thing to note is that there's no fee for you to create an expression of interest profile under these two categories, under the foreign worker and international student expression of interest system. However, if you receive an invitation to apply for a provincial nomination, you will have to pay the fees that are associated with that. Now, how after you register your profile, you will receive points, as I mentioned earlier, and you receive points for like your English grade and your work experience and your education. So the Ontario province ranks the expression of interest profiles based on your answers. Points are awarded based on the skill level of your job offer and Canadian work experience. The province used the NOC system to assign points. The Ontario Immigration Nomination Program score system is different. Is different. It's depending on which stream you apply for. Other than skill level and work experience, it also takes into account your wage, education, official language ability, the region in which you study or work. The province also allocate 10 points at its discretion to respond to labor market needs. Now I'm going to share how the points are issued. Now, the points are only issued if your job fall under the knock of 0, A, or B. So for example, if your job knock is a A, you will get 10 points. If it's a B, you will get 8 points. DRC, 0 points. Also, if your work hours wage, your wage is like $40 per hour, you will get, or above, you will get 10 points. if it is $20 to $39 per hour, you will get 5 points. If it is below $20, you will get 0 points. If you have at least 12 months work experience in Canada, you will get 4 points. Less than 12 months, 0 points. Also, if your work experience over your work experience history, if you were earning, say, $40,000 per year or more, you're going to get 3 points. If you were getting less than $40,000 per year, you're not going to get any points for that. If you have a PhD, if your education background is a PhD, it's 10 points. If it's a master's, it's 8 points. If it's a bachelor's, it's 6 points. If it's a college certificate or trade certificate or diploma, you're going to get 5 points. Less than that, less than a diploma or associate degree, 0 points. Your field of study also influence the number of points you get. So if you have studied engineering or healthcare, you get 10 points. If you have studied maths or computer science, you get 9 points. If you have studied business administration, you get 7 points. And if you have studied trade, you get 7 points. Social and legal and education, you get 6 points. Arts and humanities, you get 5 points. Canadian educational experience. So if you have more than one credential from a Canadian institution or different Canadian institution, you're going to get 10 points. But if it's only one Canadian credential you have, you're going to get 5 points. Under the language, if you have, say, you did the English and French tests and you have both of them, you're going to get 10 points if you have both the English and the French. If you only have one, you will get 5 points. You will also get points for the score you receive in the English or the French, based on if you get, say, a 9 or 8 across the board for the speaking, writing, listening, and reading. If you get 9 across the board or 8 across the board, your points will vary. Your points will also vary if you studied in the GTA. If you studied in the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, you will get 5 points. If you study outside of the Greater Toronto Area, you will get 10 points. If you work within the Greater Toronto Area, you will get 5 points. If you work outside of the Greater Toronto Area, you will get 10 points. So, I mean, it's kind of a bit biased towards those who are outside of the Greater Toronto Area. So that is how the expression of interest system works for the new program for the international students and the trade, and for those who are of international trade background. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share my video.